Tears flowed during the season 6 premiere of The Wall as 9/11 hero Stephen Hardiman and his 18-year-old son Seth won a staggering $1,660,629. The huge win was the third biggest in the show's history, behind a $1.74 million jackpot in season 3. Host Chris Hardwick was also caught up in the emotional scenes at the end of the January 5th episode. The dramatic decision to rip up the guaranteed contract worth $170,000 rested on the shoulders of teenager Seth, who sat in isolation while the balls dropped down the massive 40-foot pegboard. The college student took the leap of faith, knowing what it would mean for the family, especially his dad. Stephen is a retired police officer of 15 years who went into the Pentagon to rescue others during the September 11 attack. He received the Declaration of Valor from the governor of Virginia for his acts of bravery. Hardiman had since become a beloved school resource officer. For Hardwick, this story exemplified what the NBC game show was all about. Here, the TV personality reflects on the heartwarming moment, words of wisdom given to him from the late Alex Trebek, and teases what's to come. Chris Hardwick. Nothing else I can compare that moment to because I don't know what the outcome is until they reveal it. I feel like in the first season, I'm pretty sure I said, or someone said, that I want to find out when the contestants find out, just because I would rather be in the moment with them. I'm never able to predict, did he sign it? Did he rip it up, the contract? Even though I'm not seated, I'm literally on the edge of my seat, just like everyone else. Look, it takes 2 hours to 3 hours to shoot an episode, just because the actual wall is such a large device that every time we swap out the dollar amounts and everything, it just takes a bit of time to shoot an episode. So I spend a lot of time with the person who is out in front, the one who is deciding where the balls are going to drop from. So I really get to know them. For me, I feel like it's kind of like I'm doing a podcast with them, if that makes sense. I'm just getting to know them as much as I can. And oh, by the way, we're also playing this game in the process. I think I'm more emotionally invested because I'm there with them for so much more time. The sense of relief that I have when it plays out that way. I can finally breathe again. I never would have predicted that, even watching a game show, hosting a game show, could be such an emotional experience. I grew up during the game show boom of the 1980s. Those game shows were fun, but they weren't emotional. It's this incredible dimension of contestants we have who are such amazing examples of humans that you just root for. You root for every one of them and get invested. The same thing that gives you the relief when they win is what really just feels like can't breathe when they don't win. I'm so glad that was the result. They were such lovely people. It was a good episode to kick off this mini run coming up. Our showrunner, Andrew Glassman, does check in on people. He really is the soul of the show. He checks in way after just to see how they're doing and how everything turned out. The other thing is, you used to watch these old game shows and not know what they're going to do with the money. Someone won $20,000 on a game show, but it's not like you're going to wonder how it's going to filter back into their community. You don't know what they do with it. The fact you know people come on getting this life-changing money and you know it's either going to help them out tremendously as they are in need or a lot of it will filter back into whatever is going on in their community. It really is such a feel-good show that it's an absolute joy to host.